Hi everyone, Chris Harry here with Trading with a Trend. I had this stock as a long for trading today, February 17th, 2016. We're looking at a daily chart of GPRO, and the stock's come down a lot. And after multiple days down here, gap down, pushed lower, chopped around for a while, gap down again here on earnings, and this gap actually got bought up. So this stock opened here at around $9 and pushed up to a high of 10.20 before settling in at 9.78. And it pushed back up towards the high of this candle here, and after a couple of days pulled back, made its first higher low that it's made in a while, and then yesterday the stock pushed back up towards these highs. So we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 roughly equal highs. We had 70 here, and it was 63 here, 65 here, 69 here, and 75 here. So you know, 5 very close highs right here, and I know that if this stock gets up above these highs, we're likely to get another day around this size. And the day here was about $1.40. So what actually happened was the stock did break out on this daily chart here and went from a low of 11.30 to 13.05. So exactly what I was hoping to find, hoping to have happen. You know, in this name on this day, and you see the volume picked up as it broke up above these highs. So we probably saw some short covering in here. There's definitely going to be a lot of shorts still in this name from way back. And we'll take a look at the weekly chart here quickly, and you can see how far down this stock has come. So after it IPO'd, it got run up into thin air, hit a high of 98.47 here. And you know, since then it's been down, down, down. It tried to make it back up towards the highs here and here, but wasn't able to get anywhere near there and sold right off again. So you can see how much room the stock has to move back to the upside, and there's definitely going to be a lot of shorts still in here, and we probably saw quite a few of them clear out on the day that we had today. But we'll take a look at the 2-minute now and see how you could have traded it. So right out of the gate, it spiked up to this high of 11.69, and that actually corresponds to one of the highs that we saw on the daily chart there. And after pulling back, it pushed up again to that exact high. So, you know, if it's able to get through the order that was sitting there at 11.69, it's likely to go. And after making a higher low here, it pushed up, punched through that 69 number, and it just went. And if you weren't either, you know, sitting there with an order to buy as soon as it did, or buying this pullback here, which, you know, the stock hasn't really proved itself at this point right here, then you missed it. And the only other good entry on this time frame is right here. And you know, the stock moves up, has this little single bar pullback with the volume dropping off significantly, and then firms up right here. And this green candle would be your entry above the high of this little green candle, and you know, take it up for 40 cents here, and that's about it. And you see this big red candle forming, and on this time frame, it's time to get out. And the stock did end up putting in another move higher. I was watching it as the market looked like it wanted to move a little bit higher today, and you know, it did take it up here. So had a couple of roughly equal highs in here, 1270, 68, 68, and 1270. As soon as it got above this 1270 number, it shot up again for another 30 cents or so. But you know, that was really it. You know, you've got this pattern on the 5, and that other one that we're looking at on the 2-minute. And other than that, you know, this stock just ripped out of nowhere. So unless you were sitting on this as kind of a, you know, an entry where if it gets above these highs here of 11.75, and you know, I'm willing to, you know, buy a couple hundred shares and, you know, take my chances on it with a stop below the low of the day at 11.30. Unless you're willing to do that, then there was only those other entries that we saw there on the 2 and 5-minute. But as far as you know, what it did produce, this is exactly what I'm looking for, and I actually do have it on the list again for tomorrow. It closed very near the highs on strong volume. And if we look at the you know, 5 or 50-minute, we can see that, you know, after making that high and pulling back, the stock powered back up towards these highs again and actually consolidated up here towards the end of the day. So no reason we can't see another day up tomorrow, and we'll keep our eyes on it and hope to catch another monster.